So for those of you that have been on the channel before, you know that Matt just lifted his 2017 Tacoma SR5 model with a set of Bilstein 5100s and an add-a-leaf in the rear. I wanted to do kind of a summary video to get some feedback from Matt on how he's felt about the lift so far. Just do a quick overview of his truck for starters. You can see that he's got the BFG KO2s on there. Got a 265/75/16 tire. The 5100s add 2 inches in the front, and then with the add-a-leaf, he's looking at about 1 inch in the rear. And then, of course, he's got the TRD off-road wheels on there. So, for most people, they're not going to know that this is an SR5 model. So, we got Matt here. Matt, first of all, what have you seen in terms of gas mileage with the change to the well, I guess both. What'd you see with the tires, and then what'd you see with the lift? Because you did the tires first, then the lift.
I didn't see really, I think that was really where I saw the initial drop. Because I think Toyota says what, we get 21, 22 at best on the highway.
Yeah, it's rated, I think, 17 and 23. 23 on the highway.
Yeah. And I'm noticing that consistently on the freeway that I'm getting about 18 and a half. I'm still getting 15, 16 in town. So,
so you saw more of a difference with the tires than the lift?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And I've got a 2016 TRD off-road. I've done a lift similar, 2 inch, 1 inch. Didn't do anything with the tires, and I haven't really seen much of a change in the gas mileage. So that kind of makes sense based on what you're saying, that the tires have had more of an impact.
Yeah, and they're quiet. They're not, I mean, they're not as quiet as those factory tires they put on, but those factory tires aren't going to go the places that we need to go. So you just deal with a little bit of road noise, but it's not horrible. You get a little bit of wind noise with that big old windbreak I have on the back, that CVT tent.
But as far as ride quality, the KO2s are pretty good.
They work, yeah, they ride great.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy another set.
Okay, so slight difference in gas mileage with the tires, not much of a change with the suspension. What have you seen as far as any abnormal noises, vibrations, anything in that department?
Really, the only thing that I noticed was that initial needle bearing that you were talking about. So I think that's going to have to be replaced. I'm thinking maybe,
and with that, you basically get a little vibration at lower speeds.
Yep. And I think, for me personally, I think with the way it rides, it does really well. It rides a lot better and firmer on the road with the 5100s, but I think it could use a thicker sway bar, either in front or back. I'm not sure which one they would recommend. But
and you're mentioning it feels a little floaty kind of.
Yeah, it feels a little floaty. I'm not sure if that's because I'm using factory springs. Maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're just not rated for that. But I have it on notch 4. And I mean, overall, I would give it an 8 out of a 10 for a ride. I mean, for a truck. My dad complimented on how well it rode for a truck. But yeah, I think I just need a little bigger sway bar on there, just tighten it up a touch.
Obviously, appearance-wise, it made a nice improvement. The truck looks awesome. And then in terms of off-road capability, having that extra clearance certainly helps a little bit. Gives you a little more clearance over those big rocks. Any regrets with your decision to go with the 5100s?
Not really. Not that I can think of, not at this point. I think if I went any taller, there'd be some things that I'd have to change, different angles on different things. Like we said in that other video, I did do the differential drop, so I think that's going to help in the long run, keeping things all squared up and aligned and running true. Less problems in the long run, I think, with that. But other than that, I think no regrets that I can come up with. It rides great. Is more off-road capable. Makes the tires look like they fit under here a lot better. Yeah.
No regrets that you upgraded the 5100s either, right?
No, not at all.
Matt was originally going to do the same spacer up front and block in the rear that I did, give him the same 2 inch, 1 inch. Issue with that is that it's not as high quality, so it does affect the off-road capability, and ride quality is a little better with the 5100s as well, I think. So
when I play so much outside, it really makes a difference, I think. Rides really, you were in the cab, I mean, it rides pretty good across these washboard roads. It's not a Cadillac, but
yeah.
Who wants a Cadillac?
Yeah, I mean, as far as lift kits for the Tacoma, the 5100 is probably the best balance of budget and quality in terms of, you know, striking a nice compromise in those terms. They're definitely nicer kits that you can get that you're going to pay a lot for. 5100s offer really good balance.
was clean.
We've had a little fun today. So that's an overview of the feedback Matt has on his 5100s. If you have any comments or questions, leave those in the section below. If you want to buy his spacer and block, put something in the comments there as well. If you would like to see more videos on the 3rd generation Tacoma, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.